the team selected to represent Kenya in the forthcoming World Relays. And we said in China, they will be saying ni hao to the world. But we have a team that has been camping here in Nairobi for over a month now, the Kenya Under-20 football team, the Rising Stars. They are preparing to fly to Morocco first for a camp, and they'll be going again to Egypt. But something weird happened yesterday, that after preparing for over a month, knowing they're going to meet Sierra Leone, to meet, Zambia and Senegal, a fresh draw has been conducted. And now, the Under-20 team, Rising Stars of Salim Babu, is going to meet a fresh, announced group in Group Me. Shitera, you have been to Maghreb, Cairo. That's where the party will be taking place. Yeah. But now, instead of the teams that we have known for over a couple of months, a group has been done differently. What do you make out of it, by the way? Does it water down all the preparations?
It doesn't, because you're preparing for teams that have already qualified. So you should not prepare for a certain team. You should prepare for the teams that have qualified for that particular tournament. And I've seen a squad is already up, and those young boys that have been selected by Coach Salim Babu, I have full confidence in them. The likes of Aldrin Kibet, Amos Wanjala, Kelly Madada from FC Leopards, and all those young boys. They have done us proud since the time they were under 18. You remember them in the Sekafa tournament in Kisumu, losing to Uganda. But now they have grown in stature. They lost to Uganda under 18. They are going to AFCON as under 20. Uganda have not qualified. Kenya qualified alongside neighbors Tanzania. And I have full confidence in the boys. Probably this is the team that will form the backbone of the AFCON 2027 when we will be hosting the tournament. So it's a team that should be taken very good care of even as they progress. And the fear that, oh, we are going to meet Egypt, we are going to meet Morocco, we are going to meet whichever team, as 11 players that have been selected have trained, have the confidence to meet anyone, just like our under-17 girls did in Santo Domingo, in the Dominican Republic, at the first ever World Cup for this country. So let us have that confidence and energy that we will really do well even as we go into the AFCON Under-20 that is set to be begin later this month. By the way, it's a matter of weeks. And one thing that I should congratulate the government. I think the government has been doing so much, some good job in sports. And this is an area that they have not been talking about. The government has supported the teams, Team Kenya, in all aspects. We've just talked about athletics relay team to China. We're talking about the under-20 team to Egypt. We're talking about the under-17 women's team preparing for World Cup that will happen in Morocco. They're having a match against Cameroon, I think, on Sunday. The national team, Harambee Stars, all these things. Look at the infrastructure. Look at the infrastructure that the government is doing. Yes. Talanta Stadium, Kasarani. So much good things that you can talk about in sports. Why have stress on other issues that are disturbing your status? The government is doing a very good job in sports.
I think Shitera, because Shitera is already on that side, and I know Zita wants even to mention that Talanta is doing well. The CS Mvuri is going even to inspect it today after the inspection last week by the president. Kenya, there is investment, yes. But you look at the team and how they've been training, and honestly, truth be told, sometimes you train tactically even looking at the teams that you're going to face.
Absolutely.
Now, there's a whole change here. Should it give us different expectations as the team goes to Cairo?
Yeah, I'll start by saying it affects your preparation because there is so much work that goes into video analysis of how the teams that are going to be facing the group stage play, how they set up their play, what are their strengths and weaknesses, what can you utilize as a team, where can you hit them. So I know they must be thrown off a little bit. But having said that, this team has been together for quite some time. We saw an influx of foreign-based players the last few weeks. Ilikuwa ni kama wildlife
migration.
Wait. Where are these guys coming from? All of a sudden, it's really Dutch-based, it's really wapi Belgium-based. Ilikuwa noma. I hope that does not, ruin the core team that you've seen from the under-18s. But it's a welcome problem. It's a welcome problem because we're seeing at least the Kenyan brand is now sellable. You see these people who for the longest have not wanted to be associated with Kenya are now coming back and saying, you know what, my grandfather alikuwa Mkenya. Mayangu alikuwa anaishi pale Embu kwa kinaisi. It's a welcome problem, but I hope Salim Babu is given the autonomy to select his boys. He's worked with them from when they were, I think, under 17, seen them through the under 18s. They're now in the under 20, and he knows the structure. There's something that came up that some of the boys were left out because of miaka. Kuna watu walikuwa wamecheza hapa na pale when it comes to their age. Without mentioning names, but I hope the team is intact. I hope we see some proper performance from the team, because from what we saw them do in Tanzania, this is a team that has not been faced by any opponent. They always give their best. It's one of the best football teams that we can boast of after the under-17 girls. So I am expecting the best, and I want to wish Salim Babu and his team the very best.
Zita, before Kiana comes in, real quick, Benny Makade has always been in that camp. He has been seen all the time going to talk to the boys, and of course he's the senior team head coach. What does this say to you?
Of course, looking at the current Harambee Stars squad, of course, miaka za wachezaji wengine ni kama zitaanza kukula magoti. So it's a good thing for him to go and see the under 20 training, because he's building a new team. He's building his new team, and he needs these kids to come and join the national team, like the senior team. For me, we've been training. Of course, we knew we are going to meet Malawi. Is it Malawi, Gambia? But again,
Zambia, Sierra
Leone, and things changed yesterday, whereby we were told we are going to meet 7 times champion. Of course, that is Nigeria. We are going to meet Morocco, who they have a very good foundation is structure when it comes to football. And then we are going to meet again Tunisia. Tumepewa team zote za huko juu, North Africa zote. But again, that is not going to kukufisha vijana roho, because at the end of it, tuseme the other face here under 20 walitoka. This is another new face, because when you're 21, you're not supposed to play in under 20. So tutawapea moral, of course, will be here supporting the team, and all the best to the team. Majina zisiwatishe. Doesn't Morocco, Tunisia, Nigeria wanakula muogo sana, but wasiwatishe. We can do this,
And for the record, Nigeria have won 7 times more than any other team. Kianda, you had a message to Salim Babu. You had a message to the federation concerning this team.
Yeah. You see, ukitembea town, kuna wale watu wanajua streets kutoka Moi Avenue kushuka chini, Kirinyaga Road huko, River Road huko chini, nategemea na degrees ngapi uko nazo huko chini. Kuna wale wangwambia mimi najua town na najua kutoka Muinde Mbingu kusonga huko juu, si ndio? Hapa Hiluku wapi. Kuna yule atakwambia naweza kukupitisha Kibera mahali fulani na Korogocho wapi, si ndio? Na Kayole Soweto huko. Kuna yule atakwambia man, you know what man, I can take you through these
street
huko Babini huko sasa Lavi, Kitusuru huko kote Kile. Futa ni game ya wahuni sana. So ukikai uangalia hii federation, na niliwaambia hapa, ukishikwa ngori na light skin, chances za wewe kushikwa ziko high kama wewe ndio na ngozi nyeusi kama. Majali. Ukishikwa na Lukman, chances za kuwekwa Chengerere ziko high kushinda Lukman. Kwa bwana kanga tu pole nini na nini.
Rangi na zaidi.
Hii federation ni masofti. Wanajifanya masofti. Lakini ama jamani wahuni, si wadanganye. Why am I saying so? Hii kitu Alex ameongea hapa about wildebeest migration. From nowhere. Tushaanza kusikia ati vijana sijui wametoka wapi. Oh, babu yangu alipigania uhuru Kenya. Sijui alifanya nini.
Merit.
Hii squad yenye nafai kuenaenda African Cup of Nations under 20 ni wale watoto walicheza Kisumu. Si ndio?
Wenye walipeleka hii kiti.
Na watoto wenye walitufanya tunaenda kucheza Egypt. Si ndio? Hii wildebeest migration imetoka wapi? This is simple. What happens in the national team, especially football? How powerful is your agent? Our wanacheza Europe wote wako na very powerful agents who control some of those guys' confederation. Who will decide nani ataenda huko? Unaelewa? These are light skins. Lakini ama jamaa wanafanya crime lakini wanasema si mimi. So unaona? Salim Babu, I respect him big time. Kutoka Western Stima, akaniletea Nzoia karibu tushinde ligi, but mbaya tukavamiwa wakaenda ma players.
Kenya Police.
So, to know very well, his squad itaenda huko Egypt. It is not Salim Babu at decide. If it was for him, tungeona hii under 20 yenye ilikuwa Tanzania. Let's wait and see. I am very keen on that squad by the way. Wezi niambia watoto wanajituma kwa sababu wana powerful agents.
Ina Tyron Karaoke.
Mnawarusha nje kwa sababu mnafaa muwarusha.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need number one to be fair so that we agree that there's the bit of competition. Number two, we have to see the
But we also what Tyron did at the Sekafa.
Because
which competition are you
based in Europe and a Kenyan who is based here?
Oh, come on, is here. What are you saying?
Is here where I can join.
When you're struggling to make a team that
where I can join Kianda ni ati isiyo wakati tunaungua jikoni tukipika wewe
umekaa mezani.
Ngoja nimalize. But when the food is being served on the table is when now we can see faces with plates.
Basically, this is the thing that happens, and we need to fear also that the idea of team selection is something that keeps on changing depending on the times. You understand? And we need to wait and see.
Which times?
Because
are the boys you are talking about, are they with the boys you are talking about, are they injured?
But we want to go now to another matter concerning Cabras because they are